do you think RBI will still wait and watch, or you think that at least 25 basis point can be cut this time?
I'm not in the camp of the wait and watch. I do think that in this particular round, we might as well see some rate moderation. I think 25 basis points is expected from my end, and there's actually a logic to that. So we've basically been seeing that the government is using consumption expenditures as a way to buoy the overall sentiment in the economy. When we look at the external markets and we look at the external sector, we know that IT stocks are taking a plunge. We know that there's a worsening external sentiment. We also can see that FDI and FII pullouts are taking place. However, at the same time, the domestic investors now need to step in, and the domestic consumption needs to step in order to sort of bridge that gap which the external sector is leaving. We also have been speaking to a number of traders, and we're finding that the volume of exports is taking a sharp hit in light of the tariffs that have been introduced by the US. So in this situation, in some sectors, of course, so in this situation, it becomes critical for, the investors to feel like the cost of borrowing and the cost of investing in large projects is going to start coming down, and that can only happen with a rate cut. At the same time, even for consumers, a rate cut signals more money for expenditure. And given that the inflation has remained actually quite, constant, we haven't seen as much of an upturn in the inflation rates. We feel that there's actually room for the RBI to go ahead and cut rates even at this point in time, sort of to buoy and give that, additional sort of impetus over the GST cuts.